I am live, is what the little message says. Friday Live, feature 14. And hello. Well, this would be the height of the summer solstice. Technically, a couple of days, but right around this point. For those of you who have not lived near the top nor the bottom of the world, it's an interesting experience. I love it. Have enjoyed it in snapshot through the course of my visits to Sweden, and in 3 years of doing this daily, I've always really enjoyed at the solstice the ramp up, because you see it's not even. You don't increase the hours of the day or conversely the night incrementally by the same amount each day. No, it goes on a curve because Earth curved. And the cool thing is just how much the daylight increases coming up toward June 21st. So right now, June 19th, you can really see it coming. And, we've got I haven't checked the almanac, but, 5 hours perhaps of night to night. Anyway, but it increases, the daylight increases, immensely more every day. So it's a real quick swoop up to that one day of very little night. Now, yes, I'm in southern-ish Sweden, and that's not the same, as Norway or north Sweden and Norway and that weird little part of Norway that goes like, east-west. That's the real deal. That's where you've got night for days and days and days in the winter and sun for days and days and days in the summer. Well, we don't quite get there here, but still, from the perspective of where I've lived the rest of my life, it's pretty cool. Well, anyway, we don't quite get there here, but still, from the perspective of where I've lived the rest of my life, it's pretty cool. Well, anyway, I like it. It's old news to everybody else, but it's still, to me, just ecologically very enjoyable. Stress time, though. Today is my wife's birthday. Happy birthday, Cecilia. And then tomorrow is Midsommar, which is super pagan. And I know they made that movie about it and everything, but never mind the movie. You should know the reality is that it is a real holiday with actual people doing stuff. If it weren't the year that it is, with our viral accompaniment, then we would certainly be, over by the maypole doing pagan stuff, which was being done here long before anything with crosses. And then on the 21st, the 21st, the day following, that would be our wedding anniversary, which, if you want to, wave your hands around and be all excited, is our 17th. Well, so yes, birthday, Midsommar, anniversary. Sounds like a wonderful time around the household, doesn't it? Yeah, that weariness you hear, and the fact that this particular broadcast is a little later in the day than usual, well, that would all kind of add up. I'm a little tired. Can be a little stressful to put all this stuff together. And again, today is a little harder or tomorrow, really. It'll be a little harder because of the lack of gathering. People ain't being so good here in Sweden about the distancing. It's really hard for people not to just group up. And they're a little better about it than certain compatriots over in the other patria, where they're being awfully bad about it and have been for a bit. And then there's all sorts of dreadful spiking that's been occurring because of that. And here I am being humorous about it, which is bad because that's not funny. But anyway, that's not happening here, I hope. But still, people have sort of forgotten about being good about this stuff. Distance, people. Keep apart. These like huddle ups in the Isle of Ica, talking real loud, like huddling up because you haven't seen these people for a bit and everybody's talking for a while in the enclosed space together. Stop that. Okay? Not so good. The Health services of Sweden have backtracked a bit, or at least have admitted that they have not handled this as well as they should, which is all to the better, but I personally would like the should to kick in. Very much so. This is the biologist speaking. All right? Test and trace, people. Test and trace. Should you feel like activating those of you who can vote here in this country, which isn't me quite yet, but those of you who can, vote accordingly. Pay attention, right? When it comes to these important things, go left, okay? They handle shit. When bad shit happens, go left. The policies actually go do stuff that helps everybody. Okay, thank you. Now, as far as when things are all hunky-dory, then you can kind of, flap your little businessy hands and privatized hands and go that way if it makes you feel good and everything. But that's only for when things are fine, if ever. Okay, so with all that said, a couple of other things to people whom I know who are doing things that I admire, which actually I would never have believed I would be seeing you do. And I'm really, really happy about that. But it is dangerous what you're doing. And you need to be aware. You're going to be provoked. People are going to come in. And when those dudes show up and are kind of obnoxious and get escorted out of your protest and out of the, the free zone and stuff like that, they come in and they just make asses of themselves and, then get escorted out. They're testing the waters. They are testing the waters, and they are checking to see who is taking care of business and organizing other people and making sure things stay cool. They know who you are, and they're reporting this, and they're recording it, and you are being tagged for removal. All right? You need to understand, they've done this rodeo before. They've done it many times, and they will take it as far as bombs. If you didn't know about those events, you should learn. They will take it as far as they need to. And so this is not any comment about backing off. No, be prepared, be ready, and recognize that you don't choose. Oh, we can't be violent. We don't need to descend to... Dude, you're already there. You've been there for a long time. Prepare accordingly, right? So those are my thoughts, and I love you all, the people whom I'm talking to right now. I'm proud of you, amazed a little bit, and I hope all goes well for you, but it won't go well unless you know what's coming. No, it's not my place to have a voice about this. Listen to the people who do. All right. Take care. Good luck, everybody. Don't get sick. Don't get steamrolled. It's a big year.